audiences in Nashville have been fine. They've been good. We sold out 6 shows. They have not been as amazing as Texas. I've been really getting into Texas. We're thinking about maybe moving Los Angeles. We talked about this earlier today. We're thinking about getting out of California. And it part of it is the economic collapse, the fires, the homelessness, the civil unrest, the racial tension, the policing, the lack of freedom, the dirt, the diseases that are coming back, the high cost of living, the high property tax burden, the high income tax burden, the mismanagement of the state, the political issues, the earthquakes, the tectonic issues. That's just to name a few negatives. The death of Hollywood, how embarrassing it is to even be in this business. The idea that everything is independent now and you don't have to be in Los Angeles to get any opportunities, and nobody's giving you any opportunities. You give them to yourself. And the opportunities you get can get taken right away. And we're thinking about moving. And I got to be honest with you, I mean, for no other reason. And me and Ben literally just we looked at America and we threw a fucking pin at the country, and we didn't even know where it was going to go. We're thinking about maybe Austin, Texas. And it's just, we threw a pin and it was dark. Room was dark and the map was dark. And we just threw a pin and I said, what is that? And it was Austin, Texas. And it's so, and again, I don't know if we'll know anyone there. I don't know if anyone we know lives there. Probably not. We'll probably be alone. We'll probably be the biggest podcast in Austin, Texas, if we move there. I'm not saying we will, but I imagine if we do, we'll be number 1 pretty quickly. But maybe we'll go there. I don't know. I spoke to a realtor. I called a realtor. But you know me, I do a little fake business. I don't know if it becomes real business. But I am a little sick of the idea. When you sit in L.A. and you sit in these restaurants and you watch how silly this town is, how sad it is. In LA, you have 2 extremes of people. You have 16-year-olds who've just arrived, the TikTok kids who are running around, the paparazzi are chasing them. They've got it's a quick burn, their careers, but they're getting money stuffed down their throat. They're having a ball. And then on the other side, you have people that won't let fame go. They won't let it go. They just, they're holding on to it for dear life. Both of those things are very interesting to watch. You're between both of them in LA. You have people that are relevant for no reason immediately, who are like just in a daze, they're in a haze. These kids don't even know what's happening. They're just being followed around by paparazzi. They're making all this money. Some of them are savvier than others, but they're just like, wow, what the fuck? And then on the other end, you have people that are just at the end. They've done it. They've done what they came to do. And many of them don't know that yet. No one's informed them. No one's pulled them aside and said, you've done this. You did it. It's time to graduate. Here's your diploma. Now walk out. You should have did this years ago. Walk out with the class now. You can't keep coming back into the school. We know you like the pep rallies. We know you like the pep rallies. We know you like homecoming. We know you enjoy it. We know it's fun and you feel just like you felt the first time you did it. But I'm here to tell you this. Everybody's creeped. They're creeped out. And I'm telling you, it's like Grisabella. If you've seen Cats, it's a gay podcast. I shit on sports. I'm talking about cats, but Grisabella in the play Cats is like an old cat, and she's like, she sings memories, memory, da, 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 da. And she's like this ratty cat that walks out, and that's what you have in Hollywood. You got a bunch of ratty cats walking around that don't know it's time to go die. And cats go die alone. Sometimes you got to go die alone. Whitney was making me laugh. Whitney Cummings was like obsessed with helping animals, and which is what I like about her. If she helped people, it would be grotesque, but I like that she helps animals. And she kept picking up a cat on her way back to the Comedy Store, taking it to the animal hospital. And they kept going, the cat's just trying to die. Like, cats go alone to die. So, like, literally this cat is trying to die. And then Whitney's, like, putting it on her Instagram, like, saved it again. And the cat's like, let me die. So that's what LA is. There's a lot of people there that you just got to let them walk out. But I look at it, I go, what's my place here? What's my place? What am I going to do? Am I going to walk around Jake Paul's compound, with an AR-15 and protect him? What am I going to do? What is my purpose here? What is my point? I sit in a Boa Steakhouse and I stare at these kids, and they're walking around, with face tattoos, and they're all on drugs I've barely even heard of, they're dancing, they're dancing in front of their cream spinach, and they're making more money than I could even ever imagine, And I'm just sitting there like, where do I fit into all of this? What am I going to be into merch? Is that what I'm going to do? Is that why I came to LA, to sell t-shirts? I just want to sell merch. This is my new shirt, new drop. New drop's coming. New merch drop's coming. We're dropping it. It's getting dropped. It's merch. Things you can wear. Things you can wear. You wear them. I sell them. You buy them. I'm an artist. Is that what we're here to do, folks? You want sneakers? Now, we are going to do merch, and don't, when I do that, don't come back with this and tell me I've done the wrong thing. I'm not letting it become my whole identity. That's the point. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. I've done it in the past. But I mean, the excitement people have over merch. Get it? It's getting dropped. Is that what we're supposed to? I mean, the Nell kids make $1 trillion every time they do a drop. It says full send. They've got to make billions of dollars, those kids. I like those kids. Because they embrace the darkness of the world in a different way. They go to college campuses and tell everybody to just fuck the corona out of each other and jump headfirst into a pool and do all the drugs and, light your parents' car on fire. I respect that. They do fun pranks like, I don't know, they drink beer in front of cops and get in fights. They go to jail. They try to recreate 9/11. All of that stuff I think is good. It's interesting. It's better than a lot of the shit my friends are doing. Let them do it. Good for them. But the merch, they just go wild with the merch. Everybody, young kid, they just want that full send, and God love them. Send me a full send sweatshirt and I'll wear it. But is that what we're supposed to do? Are we supposed to hang out in LA and just meet and talk about merch until we both blow our brains out? Is that what I'm going to do, to design a hoodie? My other merch is a joke. It's fun. You should wear it. It's cool, but it's a joke. We got a guy to do a sketch. It's a bit, and it's funny. I'm going to sit down now and like I'm a fashion designer, and you look at me, you go, I want merch from him. What is that? Comedians are now that? Can you imagine some guy talking to Kinison and be like, now you're also a stylist. How did that come about? Yeah, I've got a new line of merch about my time as a tent preacher. Sam Kinison's doing a new. I don't know. I just look around at LA and I go, where do I fit? Where do I fit? 97% of people that do comedy are mentally ill. 3% of us are mentally ill and funny. It's the only difference. You got two clubs in LA. You got the Improv and the Comedy Store and the Ice House, okay? And Flappers. And I love the Ice House, and I love the Improv, and I love the store, but I don't know when things are open. I don't know when Garcetti's going to open that up. They were going to do shows in the parking lot of the Comedy Store, and they already said no.
Right.
Somebody ratted them out. Some rat. Mm-hmm. The Saddle Ranch, which is next to the Comedy Store, you want to talk about a horrific restaurant. I mean, beyond, it's like chicken fingers. It's the most popular restaurant in LA right now. Mm-hmm. They've set up tables and chairs in the parking lot, and the TikTok kids go in there and they throw chicken fingers at each other. Why is the earthquake not here? I mean, what is going on? How do you take this place seriously? How does one grow old here with any dignity? Explain that to me. Show me how. I get it why RuPaul went and started fracking. Okay? I'm going to start fracking. If I make a little more money on this Patreon, I'm going to go to, RuPaul's got fucking gas lines in Kazakhstan. And I get it. What are you going to fucking do? Sit at the Saddle Ranch and eat coleslaw while 15-year-olds finger fuck each other in front of the paparazzi? You got to move into other things. Christ almighty.
Oh.
I used to like LA when I first met Benjamin. We used to sit in Benjamin's garage and watch InfoWars and, the news. And we'd have a lot of fun, and we did the sketches, and they were fun, and we'd go and do spots, and we'd go to the House of Pies and eat pies, which were good, but not great, but Ben really loved them, but did I get you the Briarmere Farms pie? I didn't get it for you.
The one me, you, and Ray did in Long Island? Is that the one you're talking about, where we got the pie and the cider?
No, the Briarmere is a raspberry cream from the East End by the Hamptons.
Oh, okay.
We didn't get it that time. But that's the pie. But the point is, at a certain point, you got to just know when to hold them, know when to fold them, I guess. Yeah. What's coming good here? Show me what's good. Why am I staying here? The business I'm in has melted. It is goo on the ground now. The idea of having a TV show is embarrassing. It would you're embarrassed now if you have a TV show. Oh, are you the guy from that show? No. Are you the guy from that show on True TV where they talk about whose doghouse is better? No. Yes, you are. That's the guy from True TV. Are you the guy that hosts the hot dog challenge? No, I'm not. Please just drive me home. I saw your show. It's really funny. It's an embarrassment already. Enough is enough. Reno 911, arguably one of the funniest shows of the last decade, ends up coming back on Quibi, which is like this app that's a fucking complete mess where you're supposed to download it and watch high quality stuff, shows in 7-minute increments. It's like a joke. It's called Quibi. These always have dumb names. NBC did something called CISO. Now they're doing Peacock. And is everybody lining up to watch Peacock? What's your favorite show? I like the show on Peacock. What are you saying? Sounds like a gay bar. I want to go to Peacock. I'm watching my shows on Cumstream. I mean, I just think it's kind of a joke now. The show is what we're doing. The studio is what we make it and what we do. The videos are what we decide they are. The guests are who we book. The live show is what the live show is. I mean, there's no other components here, and there's something a little frustrating about that when you hit a wall and you go, well, wait a minute. What's the goal is to just try to keep being funny and keep introducing new elements to this show to make it better. And that is that's interesting and it's challenging. But I'll tell you this right now. I have a very bleak view of the future of the mainstream of this business and my place in it specifically. And when you get rid of that, the reasons to live in LA are not that many. It's not, a beach ain't that nice.